The thought occurred to me. I tested this hypothesis by vacating the contents of my stomach and testing for the presence of the same toxin. Slightly elevated levels of mercury and an alarming amount of blue food coloring. But other than that, no. I'm certain it wasn't,
I
as you put
evacuated
it,
the
just
contents
the
of
hotel
my
food.
own stomach. When we were talking, you called her Ruth Bellamy, not Halcyon Helen.
Oh, how curious. I do believe you're right. I wonder if this has something to do with the autopsy process. She was Halcyon Helen up until the moment I brought her to the operating table. But as soon as I cut her open, I stopped thinking of her as Halcyon Helen. It's almost as if she stopped being an icon and became a human being.
You want to know a very cool touch that this game does? When she's speaking, look at this glass in her eye.
I had a feeling you'd understand.
Or when she moves her hand.
What? Sorry, this mask. Sometimes I can't hear correctly. It almost sounded like you said Maria Keene was dead. Maria's been killed. I don't understand. How? Who did this? Rather
yeah.
harmless on its own. Common ingredient in medicine, but it can have a lethal application. Potassium chloride, when delivered in a cocktail of neurotoxin and paralytic, leads to cardiac arrest.
See her hand?
Oh, merciful law.
When she went like this,
So sorry,
her hand
Maria.
shows up in the glass. Very cool.
Maria and I were frequently at loggerheads. We disagreed on practically everything. It didn't help that I'm on Mr. Kincannon's payroll and Maria is a Rizzo's loyalist. Was a Rizzo's loyalist. Apologies, Inspector. I don't have the heart to continue talking at the moment. Thank you for your time. My apologies. I'm not in the mood to socialize.
Just a cool little touch. Like, her glasses are actually reflective. Okay, so we gotta go talk with Spencer. Ow! We gotta talk to the concierge first, I think.
The Grand Colonial Front Desk warmly welcomes you, Inspector. It's a pleasure to see you again. How may I be of assistance to you, Inspector?
I thought the penthouse was being cleaned. It's a pigsty.
Oh, my. Well, that is certainly all. Ah, yes. Not to worry, Inspector. It was indeed cleaned for you. Except for the evidence, which is all of Helen's stuff.
Gotcha.
I'd
Need
love
access.
to, Inspector, but I don't really have the authority. Moreover, the guests were promised exclusivity. If I let you up there, I'll never hear the end of it.
Let me guess who would have a problem with it. It would be the murderer.
I wasn't.
Okay,
I
apparently
wasn't
I used intimidate
you know,
instead.
Now that I think about it, I can get you up to the guest floor. Not trying to cause any trouble, just doing my job. Let me just set you up with
Good
VIP
job.
guest floor
Scare
access.
the poor girl.
Done. You can now come and go as you please.
Aha! Always so nice to hear you, Inspector. I'll get you to your floor on the double. If you see Black Hole Birdie, be sure to get an autograph for me. Just joking. I've already got one.
Creepy. Ooh. Ooh. Who are you?
Zeke Hannigan, Rizzo's Rangers 16th back. Pleased to meet you. What can I do for you? Oh, you must be that inspector people have been talking about.
Starting to hear
It's
the
a
same
damn shame
voices
about Miss
also.
Helen. She was always real good to me and the rest of the Rangers. Birdie's taking it
They
pretty
probably
hard.
only had like a
Miss Helen
handful
was
of
the
voice
love of his
actors for
life.
the game.
So, what did you want to know? I'm ashamed to admit it, but me and a couple of the other Rangers spent the night in Constable Keene's cells down at the spaceport. We didn't do anything serious, just a bit of pranks and vandalism. It's what usually happens when we all get to drinking. Guess Constable Keene saw things a bit differently and had us hauled off.
Was Birdie in jail with the rest of you?
No, we lost him somewhere along the way. Or maybe he managed to get away? I can't rightly remember. But he was definitely not sharing a cell with us. That much I know. Oh, Birdie was mad about Helen. He was certifiable. The big galoot loved Helen about as much as he loved the game. Trouble is, Birdie was not blessed with an abundance of temper. Helen kept Birdie steady. If he lost his temper around her, it'd be because something broke between the two of them. What? Law, no. Birdie's got a fierce temper, but there's no way he'd ever have laid a finger on Miss Helen.
Okay. Who would want to kill her?
Miss Helen was outspoken. She made her share of enemies on account of her expressing herself. Just between you and me, I heard rumors the Prophet never much cared for Helen's brand of blunt honesty.
Okay.
What can I do? About half, except
We're gonna skip through, I think, the rest of this one.
Just between you.
Yep. Cool. You're done. Can I steal anything from you? Huh? Vending and ice. I probably don't need that much more ammo. Although, it's just like a habit. Just like, oh, there's ammo here. Let me just... Well. Ooh.
Okay, gone quiet.
Well, hello. Whose room is... Ooh.
Ooh, what'd you find?
Stuff to sell. Nice bathroom. Damn. That's drink it. Fine toss ball stick. Oh, this must be Birdie's room.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. A single footprint, size 10, tossball cleat sized. The soil in this residue contains a very high concentration of oxygen.
Oxygen. Terraformer?
Well done, Inspector. The weather monitoring station at the pilot house substitutes for a terraformer. The soil in his footprint likely came from there. The charred fragments of a letter lies at the bottom of this wastebasket.
Yo, Drew, have a good one, bud.
Your observation is correct and quite astute.
This still seems
maybe they had to put a
big.
body in storage. That would be fun.
Don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish it all this, including the rest of the game tonight, man. Wow.
Someone burned this letter shortly after Halcyon Helen's death.
Is that a woolly cow? Why is there a woolly cow in the hotel? Also, why do I smell alcohol?
Multiple discrepancies detected. First discrepancy. A woolly cow is present in this hotel room. Woolly cows are an import species for the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve and are incapable of affording upper-class accommodations.
Very
Second
true.
discrepancy. This woolly cow is dangerously inebriated with Rizzo Spectrum vodka. Alcohol sanguinization ratio exceeds recommended maximum.
Some worrying discoloration in its
An
eyes.
accurate observation, Inspector. This woolly cow is suffering from symptoms consistent with a hangover, a A brief
How's
survey
the
of this
hangover?
area reveals that the most recent occupants were athletes belonging to the Rizzo's Rangers Tossball Club.
Was Black Hole Birdie here?
Insufficient data. A brief survey of localized property damage, divided by the area of this room, yields the following estimate. This unit was likely occupied by every member of the Rizzo's Rangers. -1.
Chocolate on the pillow. Cute. I wonder if he can
What can I
answer-
do?
Why is there a woolly cow in one of the rooms?
We sort of borrowed her from the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve while we were drunk. I have no idea how we managed to sneak her in here without being spotted. Don't worry, we'll return her safe and sound. Mostly sound. Hungover is still sound, right?
Okay. So that's that side. Now on to this side. Ooh, I have to lockpick some stuff. That's Spencer. And that's Burbage. Okay.
About time you arrived. I see you haven't dressed the way I asked you to, but I suppose that was expecting too much of a non-industry lout. Expect a complaint to management. Now, unless you'd like to waste more of my time, I suggest we begin rehearsing. Ready? You've fallen right into my trap, Captain. Oh, don't bother to fight back. You cannot hope to stop me from installing philosophism as the system's reigning ideology.
I was like, I just want to like draw.
How does the scenery taste? Good, I trust. Wait a moment. You're not wearing a bellhop's ID, which must mean you're not Owen's understudy. That man can't even be relied upon to find his own replacement. Now, this is curious indeed. Who are you, and how did you get in here?
Just a marauder, no sudden movements.
What a quaint claim. You're so adorable. I won't even call security. No, really, I mean it. You've most certainly endeared yourself to me, and I think I know why you're here. Now, what shall I sign first? Your weapon? Your wallet? Or perhaps something a little more personal? Undergarment signatures have been popular of late, or so I've heard.
Hey, Captain, sign this. You can sign my weapon if you want.
I'd be delighted. Oh, damn. My pen's out of ink. I'll just get you a portrait of my face as a souvenir. I'm sure I have the prints around here somewhere. By the by, how did you get in here? The only non-staff individual cleared to enter guest rooms is supposed to be the inspector for Bellamy's murder. Oh. Hello.
Hi. Yep, that's me. Hello.
Hi. Terribly sorry, Inspector. I didn't realize it was you. Understand that I am beyond willing to comply with your search for the fiend that did Bellamy in. You know, now that I look at you, you're the perfect reflection of me, back when I starred in The Marauder's Bane. The absolute picture of justice. Ask me anything at all.
I have terrible posture.
I might
when I
even
sit and
give
play
you a
games for a
straight
long time.
answer.
Holy fuck. Oh. Sitting here like... Oh, man. Here you go, poison.
Indeed. The agonizing bowel pain was most undignifying. While I've certainly had no shortage
Well, we
of inadequate
found the
hotel meals,
laxative
this
in
was
the
most
alcohol, right?
explicitly pronounced. I suspect poison. And who would be most likely to poison me but Chef and moi. Oh, we've clashed almost non-stop about his slop preparation. He must have tainted my meal in retaliation.
Okay.
None that I can think of. I treat all hotel staff equally, and with the minimum level of respect that they deserve.
Why don't you go to clinic?
Is that a jibe? Could you imagine the tabloid headlines? Spencer Woolrich, Aetherwave star, spotted in gastronomic distress. Oh, unseemly hardly describes the half of it.
Okay, Helen was also
How
poisoned.
alarming! Whoever targeted her was certainly targeting me. I can only thank my ironclad constitution that I'm standing here before you.
Say nothing. That's all I want.
Very well, then.
I've learned a thing or two about your activities.
Oh?
I found a bottle of tainted liquor. Might have been something to do with your poisoning.
That, yes. Yes. I distinctly recall ordering an alcoholic beverage with my meal. This hotel is certainly bringing a new meaning to the phrase rotgut. Management shall receive the complaint to end all complaints.
I'd like to ask you about the murder.
Certainly. But one quick question before we begin, if I may. How was it that Bellamy met her end?
Why are you curious?
Why, I'm merely worried for my own sake. Perhaps whoever came after her could come after me next. But if you don't want to tell me, I understand. Whatever happened, I hope poor Bellamy didn't suffer.
What were you up to at the time of the murder?
I was meditating, of course. That's how I get into character.
Uh-huh. Anybody who can corroborate that?
Respectfully, Inspector, it is rather counterproductive to commune with others while meditating.
This is true.
All actors have their methods, and this has been mine ever since I met that wonderful prophet of profitability. She taught me it for my role in The Unemployed Cometh. I had to lie face down on artificially heated pavement. The director wanted our suffering to be convincing.
Okay.
Needless to say, being able to leave my body helped to mitigate the pain, both during the 8-hour shoot and with the second-degree burns afterwards.
Lay down on hot pavement for 8 hours.
Much.
That's rough.
Yeah, actually, only since I've been at the Colonial. The Unemployed Cometh was shot on site. That makes it a few weeks.
Really?
I cannot recommend her.
All right. You know Helen well.
Bellamy has been my co-star throughout the autumn of my career. I should like to think I knew her. In fact, I cannot name a single role in the last 10 years that did not involve her in some way, unless you count the uncredited silent shopkeep on Melissa's Meteoroids.
Always starring alongside a younger actress.
Oh, it wasn't. And don't think I haven't picked up on your tone. Resenting Bellamy is one thing, but killing her is another completely. It's also beneath me.
Theoretically, how would you?
Oh, come now, Inspector. What do you take me for? I'm an old man. I neither have the time nor the willpower to kill people for fun. Besides, I have my reputation to think of.
Other questions? About that poisoning.
Oh.
Nope. Okay. Who are you, exactly?
I'm sure you're joking. Perhaps I'm not in my prime, but you've no doubt seen the name Spencer Woolrich on many a serial advertisement throughout your travels.
Oh sure, you're that guy in that one serial.
Come now, I'm sure I would have made more of an impression than that. Could I have really fallen so far behind?
I mean, we've been frozen for like 70 years.
Did you ever see me in The Masked Marketeer? The Busker of Byzantium? What about episodes 13 and 190 of Princess of Hephaestus? And who could forget From Halcyon with Love? I was great in that movie. Even if I was starring beside a 2-ton bucket of bolts and a woman with no talent.
One wrote a Busker of Byzantium. 2-ton bucket of bolts?
What can I say? I've led a charmed life. Though, of course, the majority of the charm has originated from me.
I wonder if I can get back to...
Did you ever... I think if you're going to come...
let's find out.
Did you ever...
Other one.
Yes, that would be Burbage. It's hard for me to believe...
Okay. Alright, we're done here. Oh.
Timeline discrepancy detected. This bottle, recently discarded, contains residue from foreign substances. Chemical analysis complete. This unit has detected the following substances: oil, terroré, blood, terroré, unidentifiable biological fluids, terroré. Yes, Inspector. Logical analysis indicates these substances were not present in the bottle's original contents. These substances cause extreme gastrointestinal distress in humans. Large doses can be fatal. This bottle contained Rizzo Spectrum vodka. The presence of terroré biological fluids may have significantly improved its flavor.
I wonder...
Please, ask me. But I...
Nope.
Very...
Okay. I was wondering if that added anything to it. Doesn't look like it. Alrighty.
Got it. Heads down.
Huh. Interesting. To do a calculon here. I like how you can just take everything from this room and it doesn't matter. I like that. Alright, buddy.
Initiating enter protocol. Now simulating familiar and welcoming demeanor. Greetings, theater aficionado and
I really dislike how they do robots in this fucking game.
Burbenter.
So I'm gonna end up skipping through all their dialogue.
This.
Okay. So that's it. That's all you get. Pretty sure, right?
This.
Yeah. Chef Anwar. Oh yeah. I kind of want to see what's in these rooms. You coming like all the way over here? Fuck off, bro. Fuck off, bro. Are you serious? Fine, fuck off.
Aha!
To the lobby.
To the lobby.
Chef. Oh, chef.
Yes? Are you here for the double rack of smoked sprat? Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but you'll have to wait. Oh, don't give me that look. Let me see if I...